Welcome to the Ideal Investor Show. Join us on the journey to financial success. Let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Ideal Investor Show, where we typically either bring you great guests or we bring you some interesting information that is hopefully educational, informative, and makes you like to download the episode, give it a rating or give it a review. But today is slightly different because I want to make you aware. And I'm hoping that this episode is coming out on the 15th of October, right after Columbus Day, because we are doing something a little bit different or a little bit new. We used to do something that we called the powwow, and that was once or twice a year to come together for all existing clients to talk a little bit where we are, how is the company developing, what kind of offers do we have for properties and so forth. And I am now transitioning a little bit to creating new online content that you can consume without necessarily having to be a member in the mentoring program. So basically to build a transition from all the free content like this podcast or articles that we publish and things like that and our newsletter to something kind of like in the middle where you can learn certain things that apply for your life, for your finances, for your planning, and for your retirement. And then ultimately decide, okay, well, now I learned about it and I have the freedom to decide, do I actually want to do it myself using what I learned? Or do I want help and then come into the mentoring program? And so to tell you a little bit how that looks like and what we have created and what we have for you, we are going to have an event on the 18th of October at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And we call that Let Your Money Work for You. And I would really like to invite you to come to this event. It's going to be on Zoom, and in the show notes here you will find the link for Eventbrite to register for the event. And what we're going to talk about is how do you actually get started if you want to make your money work for you? How are we approaching the idea of building a portfolio? And obviously, if you're an audience member, a listener of this show, you know that the dominant part is residential real estate. But at the same time, we have oftentimes spoken about how do we create a diversified portfolio that includes maybe some stocks, that includes some gold and silver, that includes maybe some crypto, that includes a certain amount of cash. So how do we build this diversified portfolio? And as we are building it, how do we actually manage that portfolio? But also, how do we create the environment that keeps us, our assets, and our family safe, legally sound, and in such a way that you are in charge of your assets and your future, which all then comes together to help you get to the time freedom point and in a way become the king of your own empire. That's what this event is about. And then there's one little kind of like surprise gift thing at the end. When you actually come to the event, you will find out about it. And it's going to be exciting. So I really hope that we can welcome you at the event on the 18th of October at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Please go into the show, not only download it and rate it and review it, but more importantly for this particular episode, get the link and register for the event, because it would be really awesome to get to know and see some of you and you to actually see what we have on offer. So that's it for today. Be well and stay safe, and I talk to you tomorrow.